a lot to improve still, but we'll be fine in the long run. And all we gotta do is just keep working at it.
What was the message kind of at halftime? You know, it kind of appeared to me the offense at times was just going through the motions a little bit in the first half. In the second half, there was definitely more of a fire there. Was it something that was said or anything like that?
It was more of don't take your foot off the pedal. Keep going. Don't get complacent at all. Just go out there and work hard at it. Keep working. Don't let this team come back at any. Don't let your foot off it.
Anybody say anything to you when you got in the end zone there?
Yeah, there was a few of my teammates that came over and clapped me up, but particularly it was Corbin Lamb and a few of my other running backs that helped me out.
What have you said to Corbin? You know, he's out. What have you been able to talk to him?
Yeah, I'm actually his roommate. I told him he'll be fine. It's just prayer and hard work. Don't think of anything else.
Thank you.
Was there frustration today about the run game?
A little bit, but I mean, we're still a lot of stuff we have to work on with the O-line, little mishaps we had, but we'll be just fine.
What's next week mean to you, going to Kentucky?
It's not going to mean anything at all. All we have to do is go out there and compete with them and not worry about anything at all. Just can't get complacent with them at all.
What's it like walking into Commonwealth Stadium in red?
It's a great feeling.
Yeah?
Yes.
What do you mean by great?
Great feeling because it's a rivalry game. I mean, we can't take them lighter than no team because it's a rivalry game. So.
Gotcha.
Fourth down, Teddy calls off the punt team. And Coach did not look too happy. What was it like from the sidelines?
It was pretty. It was crazy because like you never think Teddy was going. We thought they was going to come off the field, but Teddy was just keep waving the punt team off, and then we just had to call a timeout with Coach Strong because Coach Strong was pretty pissed.
With you guys with this offensive line, from your perspective, how are they coming together? Would you rather run left or right, or are they starting to really gel?
It's a lot of stuff we have to work on, but they're starting to gel because we got a lot of people like Cam Joy came back and he played and he had a great game. So we have a lot of things that we have to work on also tomorrow. Get back to work tomorrow.
What grade would you give for your guys' performance today overall?
I don't really give too many grades. There's just a lot of stuff we have to improve on with that.
For you, all the hard work and to get in the end zone, pretty cool.
Oh, yes, sir. It was a great feeling. After all that, it's just like a relief for me to finally get in the end zone and get that off my chest.
Let's say you're not a guy that really celebrated. A little extra celebration there today?
Just a little bit. I'm not. Today was a little something I gave because it was just finally a great relief off my chest and shoulders finally because of all the hard work.
When it happened, did you take any time to sit back and think what you had just battled back from? Did you enjoy the moment?
When I got in the end zone, it was just so much racing through my head. Like, finally you did it. Now you just can't get complacent at all and just keep working. It's off your chest, now just go work.
Word association. When I say Kentucky, you think?
Nothing.
Not rival, not nothing?
Well, that's all I think, rivalry, but I think nothing. No, they're just a regular team.
Is there a greater sense of purpose for the core running backs to run for Corbin now?
I mean, Corv know we'll hold it down for him, even though he's out. There's a lot of things that as a core that we know that we can do better of. Like today, we probably could have did a whole lot better. We missed a few hit holes, but we'll be just fine.
As a unit, do you all plan on making any adjustments going forward to maybe improve as a unit for the run game?
As a unit, we're fine as a unit. We just have to keep reading and making our right reads with Michael Dyer and Corbin Lamb, and then we still got Brandon Radcliffe, the young one, in the mix also. But if we keep coming together as a group, we'll be just fine.
What would you all say that you could most improve on as a group?
As a group, it's a few minor things that we can improve on, but it's not much really. We just have to keep working day in and day out.
What does it say about the standards that you guys put up 44 points, but you know, all the offensive guys are like, well, we played okay, we could have done this better, that better.
The standard is high. We set the standard high for our offensive group. We left a lot of points out there today with third downs. We could have corrected a little. Drop passes we could have did better at, and then in the red zone we could get a whole lot better in the red zone. We set up for field goals and we could have scored points.
Are you disappointed to see Wallace out there kicking field goals a couple times?
I mean, as an offense, we expect to score points. We don't want the field goal team to go out there.
And what would you say, you know, running game wise? What was it something Eastern was doing? You know, how they were playing the run that kept you guys from really getting those big runs off?
Not as much. We just have to go out there and just execute better. Once we execute better and get things gelled in, we'll be just fine.
Some of the defensive guys were saying that they could tell from the pregame warm-ups that things just felt a little flat out there. Did you see that offensively as well?
Yeah, offensively, I mean, we got a few leaders on the team, a few seniors on the offensive side also to get things back together. It's a lot of stuff that felt a little iffy, but we got it all together at the end.
Is there anything to the pattern, the substitution pattern at running back that may or may not help you get into a rhythm out there?
No, the pattern is just fine. We know it's 3 good backs, and we have to go out there at any point in time and be ready. And that's why we go out there every chance we get and try to get a long run or compete at that spot.
One of the national perceptions surrounding you guys right now is that in order to make the key game of national champions, you're going to have to blow out everybody in video game fashion. Is that putting any extra maybe pressure on you guys, maybe holding yourself to a higher standard, or what do y'all think about that?
No, sir, not at all, because people want to talk about our schedule anyways, and it's going to just come down to us going out there and just showing the media and whoever else that Louisville's no joke.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next week's